Welcome back. So, some interesting cultural differences around cleanliness, hygiene, and showering. So, let's take it from the top. The article begins with a personal story by the author, where he recalls his time as a student in America and one particular foreign student who had a slightly unusual for America shower routine. He would only shower once a month. And he was of the firm belief that this was the most he could possibly shower. The second strange thing was after his monthly shower, he would then feel incredibly tired and sleep for up to 24 hours. So, you know, obviously within American culture, as Matthew explained, that was a bit unusual, and many people around him complained and perhaps asked him if he could shower a bit more often. And he was shocked by this. You know, he thought this was unreasonable and Americans were being too picky about their hygiene and cleanliness rules. Needless to say, he struggled with friendships and girlfriends even within the American community. But then as a comparison, the article goes on to state a Korean case that has recently come into the news where a husband has strongly complained to his wife for not showering after she comes home from work. She does shower in the morning, you know, as is, I guess, quite typical. But then after getting home, he claims he would like her to shower one more time. In her defense, she says, well, she's in an air-conditioned office, you know, it's not a sweaty, hot environment. She doesn't feel like she's particularly gross or disgusting after work, so she would prefer to just go to bed and have her next shower the following morning. So this led to much outcry on the internet when people were reading these stories. There was a lot of negative attention directed towards the wife. Oh, she's an animal. You're keeping a beast in your house. How could anyone be so disgusting? And so perhaps it shows that the idea of double showering or showering again at night has become the norm, maybe, for Korea. Anyway, I'm sure you guys can fill in the blanks and let us know. Is that an unreasonable thing to say, to shower just once a day? Put it down in the comments below. While you're doing that, let's discuss this with Matthew. So, coming back to the beginning of the article where the author talks about his friend and his unusual shower habits. Did you have any strange acquaintances in your school days? Did they have any weird or funny habits?
Wow. I don't know if I have some kind of weird, like, strange magnet. I'm always attracted to strange people. So yeah, I mean, countless people, you know, that were just a bit weird or had some different habits or something. But in my high school, we had an exchange program. So we had, you know, students coming in from Poland and other Eastern European countries and other places, and they were always a little bit different. I don't want to call them strange because it was just cultural, but
strange to us.
Yeah, yes. It was strange to us. So it was, you know, we would, you know, see people doing different things and just be like, huh, okay, interesting. And we tried not to ostracize them, of course.
That's
good.
But
yeah, of course, I think. How about you?
Again, when you said, I think I've got a strange magnet, I think maybe I suffer from that too, but I love it. I think I love quirky and odd people. It teaches me to broaden my mind, you know, and I can learn about different ways of living. And it's one of the reasons I've traveled to different countries, yeah, to put myself in spaces that feel strange to me. So perhaps a great example in Russia, it's very common to have a banya, which is a type of sauna. Russian sauna is called banya. And that wasn't the strange part. The bit that felt very strange to me was in the middle of your banya, for a healthy refreshment, you're supposed to run outside into the snow and roll around in the freezing cold snow when you're burning hot. And as we referenced in the first part of this, I'm really not a fan of that kind of sudden shock of temperature difference. Oh, I found it really horrible. I didn't like it, but they all loved it. They couldn't stop talking about the health benefits. So I tried, but it was hard. Oh. Anyway, bad memories. So, why do you think the guy referred to as M in this article had to sleep for 24 hours after taking a shower? Have you ever heard of something like this? It was the bit I couldn't figure out at all.
And he was like adamant that this is what happens, right? This is, if I take a shower, I'm going to pass out for 24 hours. No, I have no idea why that would be. I'm kind of jealous that he can sleep for 24 hours. I wish I could do that sometimes. But I have no idea what this is. Like, maybe it's all in his mind? It's psychological? I don't know.
I guess so. I guess if that's the routine that he's always had, say, growing up, you have your shower and then everybody just goes to bed for a long time.
Day.
He's got used to that rhythm and now he just needs it because he's always done it.
I mean, maybe it's some physical condition, so that's why he does it, showers once a month. He's like plans his schedule, like, okay, I got nothing. Now I'm gonna take a shower. I don't know.
It could be that, yes.
It's weird.
Weird reaction to water. Maybe he turns into a gremlin, so he has to go and hide in his room until he's dried out for 24 hours.
He sheds his alien skin. I don't know. He's got a cocoon again. Who knows? It's definitely weird.
Again, if you have any ideas, please send them to us. It's very confusing. But before you do that, it's time for the vocabulary section. We can't do that once a month. We have to do it after every lesson just to top up our English vocabulary as we go along. So please enjoy that and then come back and see us in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Compatriot.
Compatriot.
Adamant.
Adamant.
Cut it.
Cut it.
Pull aside.
Pull aside.
Appalled.
Appalled.